Welcome, everybody. I want to say thank you for coming on here today. Hopefully, for the people that are not new, you are as excited as I am right now. Getting a date. We got a date, the 19th or no later than the 22nd. Guess what? We got enough time to get right. They got everything going. Everything is up to par. So let's get it. But this is D.AI.SY for the new people. This is called the D.AI.SY Project for the new people that's here today. You never heard about it. Well, guess what? We're going to take you on a little roller coaster ride today. So if you got a pen, a pad, make sure you take some notes. It's going to be a lot of information. But you'll get the grasp of it as we go on. Well, like I said, my name is Jesse Epps, aka Mr. Born2Win, and just previous things about myself a couple years ago. Well, I had my CDLs to drive. I got a Class A CDLs. I could drive tractor trailers. I can do, but I had a position working at doing the metro bus around the area, the public bus system. That's where I used to work at, and I used to do that, but I didn't feel any fulfillment. Like it just felt like I was just existing and going about my day and just not happy. So I was miserable going to work, even though, I was interacting with people, what I like to do, but it was just the setting that I was in. I just wasn't happy. I didn't want to stay at that job for 30 years and then wait on a retirement from them and then maybe not be nothing at the end and then still be struggling when I get up there in age. So, I had to make a change. So what I did was I started my own company not too long after I got this position. I started a home care agency, which it took me 3 years to really, I was in the trenches, literally grinding like hard, trying to get free from this job because, like I said, I knew it wasn't going to fulfill me. It didn't make me happy. So fast forward 3 years later, I was able to leave that job. 2017, February 21st, I was able to walk and leave about it. And I can tell you this, that was the best feeling I ever had in a long time, being able to fire my job. So you may ask, well, why are you here at D.AI.SY? Okay, because my companies, they supply what I need right now for my family. We're good, we're eating, pays all the bills and stuff like that. But why I'm here today, I'm here for D.AI.SY because of the generational wealth aspect of this. Because yes, I have my own company and it's a lot of hard work, but I don't have generational wealth. I don't have that wealth that's going to continue to live on even after I'm gone. So that is my why. My why is to literally like create substantial generational wealth so that, all of my family be good. Family to come, my sons will be good. So that's why I'm here today. And, you get to hear firsthand, you guys are in a great position at a great time right now. If this is your first time getting on here, and even for the people that's on here right now. So we're going to jump right into it, but that's my story. That's my why. I'm trying to get it. I need generational wealth. There's a lot of things I want to do and a lot of people I need to help. So hopefully you have your why embedded into your head and why you're hearing this presentation, you can start to see what can happen if you get into this project with us. So let's get straight into it. The centralized AI system. This is D.AI.SY. What is D.AI.SY? It's an equity crowdfund model for financial technologies. It's a decentralized smart contract, not a company. So if you know anything about a smart contract, pretty much a smart contract is when it's placed, you cannot change it. You can't do anything with it. Once it's already set to say it's going to pay you this amount of money once you complete these different tasks, guess what? Nobody can change it once it's set. And this is what we're dealing with right now. This project is off the smart contract. So whatever you're promised, you're going to get. It's a model where everyone can win with profits, equity, and income. Currently crowdfunding Indotech for the D.AI.SY AI project. Contributors receive exclusive stock and profit rewards. So we're talking about something major here. We're talking about stock equity. We're talking about profit rewards. We're talking about bonuses on top of bonuses, which you'll see later as we continue to go in. What is Daisy AI? It's a decentralized AI system being developed by Indotech. Daisy AI is the next generation of AI trading. 1 second. Put a scoop and a half in there. Daisy AI, my baby just woke up. I got a newborn baby, so I'm juggling right now. I got her, got my son watching her, everything. But listen, we don't make no excuses. We just get it done. So Daisy AI is the next generation of AI trading. Daisy AI will significantly multiply the current AI performance. Daisy AI is the first project capitalized by Daisy Crowdfund. Daisy AI receives 10 million for development for a referral plan. Target for live Daisy AI trading is about 500 million. So pretty much what they're trying to do is they want to get this trade up to 500 million. And guess what? That's going to be some of our money being traded into this platform, so we can start to compound our money. That's that hands-free money that I'm talking about. That money while you're sleeping and it's still moving. Daisy AI is Indotech's path to becoming a public company. Who is Indotech? The first technology partner for Daisy Crowdfund. It's a global fintech company specializing in AI trading systems. So we're not talking about just your local mom and pop shop. We're talking about something that's global. Like, I mean, literally, they had this thing translating to about 13 languages right now. So if you know anything about someone translating stuff into languages, I mean, listen, it's not a game. They're taking this thing seriously, and it's something happening right now. This is the roadmap to complete Daisy AI and to be publicly traded in 2022. So listen, if you understand the power of that, and you will once we go into more details on like the stock equity that we're talking about, these stocks that you're going to be able to own just for coming into this platform. Currently providing AI trading systems for the top financial institutions. So Indotech, before Daisy, they would just help the big financial institutions, like which you would have to have a lot of money to even deal with them. But now they have made it available for some people like me and you, the 9-to-5, the self-employed people, the people who are just trying to do something better in their life. Look, we have it now. So let's take advantage of this and move forward. They have a proven track record of high performance results, and it was founded by Dr. Anna Becker, and it's operated by the top AI scientists. Who is Dr. Anna Becker, you may ask? Well, listen, from my perspective, I guess I would just say from what I got from her, listen, she's a powerhouse. Like, we're backed by something major. And it's like any type of business I ever get into, I always do my research on who is that leader, because I know a lot of people say we shouldn't follow people, and that's correct to a certain extent, because you can follow leaders. If you find a great leader, and that's when you find like that mentor, that leader that can take you somewhere that you want to go, like they have a proven track record, then guess what? Then you can actually follow that person. So this is Dr. Anna Becker. So I'm just she have a couple bullet points right here. It'd probably be about more than this, but I'm just gonna go over a few of them so you understand who we're dealing with. Her deep learning algorithms manage over $1 billion of investment and have been deployed in managing institutional monies for more than a decade. Like, that's major, because we get into a lot of things, different companies, and if you look at their history or their track record, some of them may just be starting, some may have been around for a few years, but listen, we're talking about over a decade now, and someone who's doing it right can only last this long. Her teams of AI scientists have more than 20 perpetual AI systems in operation and serve as the AI investing backbone of trading at more than 150 investment firms across the United States, Europe, and Asia. Now, if that's not a strong bullet point, listen, me reading this just makes me even more excited, because I know, and the people that's already in Daisy, we already know the vision of where this is going. But for the people who don't know, listen, come on, and we want to invite you into our world right now. We want to invite you and lock arms with you so you can see Like the blessing in disguise is going to happen from this project. And guess what? We all get the benefit. At age of 20, she found an approximation algorithm by a factor of 2, which now has Y applications and operating systems, database systems, and VLSI chip design. I know you probably like, well, what does all that mean? That means, listen, it's something major. Like that, all those words just mean, look, we in the right place at the right time. And I'll read one more. Following her PhD in artificial intelligence at the elite Technion University, Dr. Becker has founded and sold several AI companies in the fintech space and is now the founder and CEO of Endotech. Dr. Anna Becker, this is her right here. So, this is just some more in detail information on her. And if you want access to these slides, we can get it to you. Just get back to the person that invited you on this call today, and we'll make sure that we can get this to you. So if you want to take your time and look at it, and we also have an information center if you want to get some knowledge or just be knowledgeable about this project. So, you know what you're talking about when you are talking to people, and this goes for the new people. This goes for the people that's already existing in DAISY. Listen, we have everything set up for you because our only goal is to see you win, because we want to win too. So the only way that we can win is to see you win as well. So guess what? Teamwork make the dream work. So these are real AI results. This is from the top alpha strategy. So pretty much, if you were to get in here and want to use this strategy, you first of all have to have a minimum capital of $1 million, and then you had to have an entry fee of 125,000. So guess what? That would have canceled me. That would have canceled probably the majority of us on this call off. We wouldn't be able to take advantage of this because you had to be a big time player. You had to have that money just sitting in your account to be able to go ahead and put it in there so it can do something for you. So this would have counted us out. But if we still look at the results, the compound P&L was almost 2,300%. Man, 2,300%. You understand that whose ever account this was, who put this $1 million up and put this $125,000 up, do you think they benefited or not? 2,300%. Oh, you know it. If you don't know, you better know. And then if you look down at the bottom, you'll see like wins/lost months. Because guess what? I mean, nobody's perfect. I don't care what you implement, but as long as you're winning more than you're losing, guess what? We're making profit. So if you see in this example, there were 21 wins and 13 losses. But then if you look, weigh your options, look, we won more than we lost. So guess what? We benefited. It was money hitting the account. So you ain't mad about nothing. So coming into DAISY, pretty much what we're trying to tell you is whatever you invest in here, guess what? You're not gonna lose it. I mean, everybody that's in here right now who made it from the first pre-launch, now you're here at the right time at the right place because you're here for the next launch, the second launch, the 2.0. So guess what? You're still in position to win just like we did. So this is some past performance. This is a different strategy. This is the top leverage strategy. So just imagine this being you from January to it was September. You had a balance of $10,000, and guess what? Some of us probably have money sitting in our traditional banks right now. But I can guarantee you, after I finish with this example, you'll be like, hold on, I need to figure out where I need to put my money. So if you had that same $10,000 that you have in your account, guess what? Within a few months, this strategy was able to profit almost $30,000. It was $29,748.10. That was almost a 300% return on $10,000. Now understand, your traditional bank is never going to do that. You'll be lucky if you had $10,002 at the end of 12 months. You'll be lucky. I mean, that'll be off a prayer. So understand, like, we got to start thinking different. We got to start, just changing our mind state of, think about it. If everybody's doing the same thing, what do you think they call it? That's a rat race. And that's why people can't get ahead, because we're all doing the same thing. They have us programmed, hey, put your money here in this bank account. Where if you don't know, I'm going to tell you right now today, if you don't know your traditional bank, whatever money you have in there right now, guess what? Guess what the banks do with our money? They trade our money in the Forex market. They make money off our money, and then they give us nothing back. Like nothing. You already know. I don't even have to explain it because you've had a balance sitting in your account for some time thinking it's going to do something. When you go back to look at it, guess what? It looked the same, don't it? So you got to understand what they're doing with our money. Your money sitting in there is not going to do you no good. It's not benefiting you. It's only benefiting the banks. So let's just say, for instance, I want to make this example. Let's take Bank of America. We know Bank of America is a major bank. I mean, it's all throughout the United States. So let's understand, if we had $100 in the account, we could just take us for an example. Everybody had 100 in their account. And remember, some of these bank accounts, they also say, if you go under this certain amount of money, they're going to charge you these fees. All right, so this is the reason why. Because if we all had $100 sitting in our account and they were to take that money, put it in the Forex market, flip it, profit off our money, give us our little 100 back, guess what? They're in risk-free. They're making money off our money, and we're just sitting there allowing them to do this and not benefit. So we got to get with the program. Daisy is the next wave. And if you know anything about a wave and a surfer, you have to be in that ocean already. You have to be in the water already to catch the wave. Right now, we're in the water. So listen, don't miss the wave. Let's catch it together. So another thing on this, before I go to the next thing, well, they were able to profit 39. Well, the total number was 39,748, but that was a $29,000 profit. Listen, this is more than what people make in their salaries in a year. So just understand, this is what we're talking about when we say make your money go work for you. This is it right here. This is how your back office would look from your phone. Like if you were to get in, when you log in, you'll see right here on the left, all the way to the left, this is your entry investment pack, and this is how they'll pop up. This is how you'll be able to level up. So when you come in, you'll purchase that first pack, and then when you want to level up again, the next pack you'll go to like level 2, and then it'll be a button at the bottom for you to purchase it. And then if you see the example in the middle, this is when you log into your back office. This is what you'll see. You'll see your rewards, the personal referrals that you brought in, the members in your organization, the 30 days to the Pacesetter. I mean, it just breaks it down, and it's really functional, and it's easy. So it's simple for anybody to use. And then you see to the right, this is where you can see your trading performance. So everything is here for you. Like you don't have to, have some type of degree to figure this thing out. It's really self-explanatory. It's step by step. And if you don't know, we got you. We're going to help you. We have leaders. We have people that came in, didn't know anything about this Daisy thing, and they came in and started to take it real serious. And guess what? They're helping their people, and we're helping their people. So listen, you have resources, to get all the help that you need. So this is the roadmap. And my thing is, I like to know where we're headed. We can always hop in the car. You can always get in a car, but you're not going to just hop in the car with anybody and just say, go. You're going to ask the question. So where are we going? And this is pretty much what Daisy did. This is the path to where we're going right now. And this is the path to where they came from and where we're going. So 2012, it was the registration of Endotech. 2017, the AI trading developed and was implemented. 2018, commercial use of the AI trading started. We keep going down the road. November 2020, Endotech valuation was $100 million. Let me say that again. Endotech valuation was $100 million. Come on, man. Like this thing is major. December 2020 was the launch of Daisy Crowd. And I can say that I was proud to be one of the first trailblazers in this thing, and along with a lot of other people on this call. And guess what, man? We made money. I mean, I feel like nobody lost nothing. If you didn't make money on the referral side, then you made some with the trading. And listen, and we're still here, and you're here right now in the beginning. We're still in the beginning. So you're here to take launch with us again. 2021, the crowdfunding, 10 million to the Daisy AI. Phase 1 development of the Daisy AI. They want to have 500 million of AUM in the Daisy fund. So this is what's going on. This is what future plans is about to start unraveling. 2022, they want to complete Daisy AI. Endotech goes public. And if you got that stock, man, listen, it's just more money on top of money on top of money, bonus, 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 payment, payment, payment. Like, listen, this is I've never seen nothing like this. And I've been around for a while. I've done a lot of MLMs. I've done online businesses. I've done it all. My resume is crazy. You know, I'd have worked every job, but listen, I've never seen a compensation plan like how they put this thing together for us. All right, let me keep going because I'm excited. So I can talk about this thing, you know, all day. But anyways, let me keep going. We go public. So 2022, they're going to add Forex AI trading to Daisy. That's an additional 1 billion of AUM. Like, they're going to be adding on things. So when one thing isn't working, where they can't trade for us, guess what? They got another option. Then when that's not working, we got another option. So they're already figuring out what it is they need to be doing, you know, to make sure we're on point. 2023, they're adding stock AI trading to Daisy Fund. It's the rewards for the contributors. Up to 10 crowdfunding tiers to choose from, starting at $100. We're talking about $100, guys. We're talking about $100 that you go out to eat with. You spend way more than that. You tip the waiter or the waitress. Your bill is like 150 or 140, whatever. But it's been days that you spent more than $100. So look, that's the same $100 that you could have put into this Daisy project, had this money working for you. We're talking about we need to be making money when you sleep. We need to be making money while you're out with your wife or your significant other. You're still making money. So let's just change our mind frame on $100. Let's stop hoarding $100. You know, this is something that could drastically change your life. This is something that could create what you've always wanted. You know, this is something that could bring that dream that you had, you've been holding on to, you kind of lost it. This can bring that back and listen, set you up for life, set your kids up for life. Every contributor gets that equal share of 5% Endotech stock. Now we're talking about stock. We already talking about making some money. We're talking about coming in with $100, being able to own some stock. Man, listen, you can't go nowhere. I mean, if you got another platform where you can get all of this, all of these benefits, let me know, because I haven't seen it. 50 to 70% of each contribution is used in trading for development. So this means like you have money once you come into this platform, money's going to be working for you. And that's that residual income we're talking about. That's that money you make while you sleep. 70% of the trading profits are rewarded back to the contributor. So like your traditional bank, remember, they trade our money, but they wasn't giving us nothing. Now, with Daisy, guess what? 70% of the trading profits are rewarded back to the contributor. 15% of the trading profits are rewarded to the residual referral plan. Contributors can withdraw trading rewards at any time. And that's even powerful because when you go into work, you know, your 9 to 5 or whatever, however you work, and guess what? You can't get your money right away. You got to wait a week in a whole. You got to wait every 2 weeks. Even for me, I got to wait till my clients pay me. So it's not like I can just say, hey, let me get my money. Nah, I still got to wait, you know, or put a late fee on the back end or whatever. But you can withdraw trading profits, trading rewards at any time. And then the other thing that's beautiful about this is that let's say you refer somebody and they take their money out. Guess what? Daisy is going to pay you on top of that. So you're going to get paid for somebody withdrawing their money. Man, this thing can't get no better. I mean, well, yes, actually it can. It's already great, but it's even going into a better direction. All members are able to participate in the Daisy referral plan. Referral plan pays up to 46% of each crowdfund package. So you're getting, that's that upfront money. That's that money that's going to be sitting in your wallet. That's that money when we first launched, our first launch, man, listen, in 24 hours, I had $2,000 sitting in my account. In 24 hours, my cousin Takuma had 3,000, triple this money. I mean, I mean, it was insane to see it because yes, we hear about it. We hear about the, you know, these different platforms that's going to do this for us, but guess what? They never do. But this one panned out and it did what it said. Listen, we had money sitting in the account. We could have did whatever we wanted with it. We could have spent it. We could have transferred. I could have sent it, whatever, but it was sitting there. So this is the smart contract distribution of funds. It's just a graph for you to see, you know, kind of like 85% profit rewards. We use the Tron wallet up to 46% payout. The Daisy contribution, 50 to 70% goes into the live trading, up to 46% into the referral plan. Like, this is the structure. You will be able to see your whole matrix once you get into this platform. So you probably ask yourself too, why not USD money? Why the Tron blockchain? Because it allows automatic interaction between members and Daisy. It removes the need for a company to be in control. So it's going to remove it. So for everybody, I could say probably the majority of people probably been into these susus, and guess what? Everybody's probably lost money as well. But understand what was in the front of this. We had human beings in front of this. Like, we had, admins who wanted to be greedy. They wanted to triple, quadruple dip before anybody else got paid. This just left room for errors. When you're dealing with people, I mean, it's just what it is. Like, people can talk a great game, but actions speak louder than words. This allows all promises to be executed instantly with 100% transparency. And this is what we want. We want 100% transparency. You don't want nobody playing with your money. You don't, I mean, regardless what you put in, if you put $100 or $150, 300, guess what? We do not want nobody playing with our money. And that's what I can say. I don't like nobody playing with my money. So I always want to know that my money is at least secure. Now, I know with investments, I mean, it is what it is. Of course, we all take risks, but I want to make sure my risk is very minimum. When you take out people, okay, I can roll with that. It's low gas fees, allows for high performing smart contracts at low cost. So this thing's gonna be saving us money as well. So we're not spending too much making these different transactions. Tron is a top emerging decentralized app platform with a big future. Tron tokens are expected to rise in value. So we're gonna talk about this passive income. So we're gonna talk about this benefits even if a member does not refer anyone. Now, so these are for the people who, you really don't want to talk to nobody right now. I guess you might have burned some bridges with the susus, because you didn't told all your family, everybody lost money. Now they don't trust you, but you were only trying to help, of course. But I mean, like I said, when you have human, hey, errors happen. So let's dive into this. So number one, owning equity. So potential return from selling Endotech stock or receiving dividends in the future. So for you, you still will be able to, have stock in this project. You'll still be able to sell it when they go public. You get trading rewards, potential rewards from successful trading performance of Endotech's AI system. So remember, this thing, not only we're doing it's the instant referral plan, we have the trading on the other side, which you're going to be benefiting from. Literally, money sitting in your account. I mean, for everybody that came in from day one, literally we all have profit in our trading account. Like, literally, this is hands off. We didn't do anything. My account, one time I looked, I was up 27%. I mean, and when I tell you, everybody, you can ask anybody on here, whoever was in Daisy, I can guarantee they didn't lose no money right now. That's a guarantee. They check their back office, they got money sitting. Potential matrix spillover, generate maximum of 48% return on crowdfunding, contribution from spillover in the referral plan. So what this means is you can come into Daisy with nobody. We don't suggest it, because if you're talking about that generational wealth, we want you to get to it. Like, act like, make this your last thing. You don't have to keep jumping around from platform to platform. Make this it, because the compensation plan is just going to pay you so many different ways. It doesn't make any sense to go anywhere else. But this is for the people who just don't have anybody right now. And they just like, okay, I don't have anybody to refer. So what's going to happen is the matrix is a force matrix, it's 3x10 matrix. So what's going to happen is when you come in, you don't have anybody. Now you see right here in this example, you see it says 3 members on generation 1. Now the beauty of this thing is Daisy is going to put people in your organization that you don't even know. You're going to have members sitting in your, in your matrix because of the 3x10 force matrix. And guess what? You get to earn money off of those 3 people that you don't know. Then if you come in on generation 2, you got 9 members. You be like, well, I didn't refer anybody. Guess what? Just say thank you to Daisy. They put 9 members in your thing, in your organization now, because you wanted to level up and go to level 2. So this is for everybody. This is not for, you know, the people who want to be wealthy. This is for people who, you know, may just want to be conservative and make a little bit of change, the $100, you know, a couple hundred, maybe a couple thousands. I mean, it's for everybody. But you know, we would really want to run with them generational people, because we know that we can make a major impact on just the world in general. We can make a major impact in our families' lives. So, you know, this is why we're going for that generational wealth. We're not playing with this, because I want to make this my last. You know, I want to get this money so I'll be able to even make my company expand now. Now I can be all over the United States, because now we have enough money. And you got to understand, when you have enough money, you can do what you want. That's why they say the rich get richer. The rich get rich because the rich people got money to go put out there to make more money. That's why they would never have to work for nobody. But we have to stop now today and realize that's what's going on around us, but we're being blind. We're not looking at that fact. Listen, for us to get ahead, you got to have money working for you. But this right here is just a little breakdown. And you see like generation 1, packs 1 through 7. If those 3 people were to purchase those packs, you could make $1,524. If they were to purchase packs 8 through 10, you can make a little bit over $5,000. Generation 2, you see 4,000. Packs 1 through 7, almost 5,000. Packs 8 through 10, $16,000. And that's just from one side. So this is not all you're gonna make, because remember, we got 12 different ways that we're getting paid. But I want to just advise you, come on, man, step up, man, come with us. We're gonna help you. We want that generational wealth. Don't stop there. Don't leave no money on the table. We're not leaving no money on the table. We're going to get it all. So this is the crowdfund tier table. This is just another example for you to see, because a lot of people are visual, and you should be visual. You should be visual in your mind too. So you should be able to see the end result before it happens. So right here, you see entry 1. You fund your account with 100. They're gonna put $50 in the trade account. They're gonna put 50 in the D.AI.SY crowd. You're gonna have one share. Entry 2, 3 total funded 300. They're gonna put that 50%, that 150. That's 50% of 300. They're gonna put another 150 into the D.AI.SY crowd. Now you got 3 shares. All right, now we're gonna go up. That's for the first 2 levels. We're gonna go up, man. I want to talk to the bosses on here right now. I want to talk to them people who gonna be relentless. I want to talk to them people who just said, look, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna be okay with $2,000. I'm not gonna be okay with $6,000. I'm not gonna be okay with even $100,000. We're gonna keep it moving. So listen, let's go to entry 8 now. You got to fund your account with 25,500. So now this is where the compound gets even better. Now they're adding another 20% on top of what you were doing. Remember, 1 through 7 was just 50%. Now we're talking about 70. So they're going to break that down. You're going to have $15,310 in your trade account. And then you're going to have $10,190 in your D.AI.SY crowd. But understand the power of having that 70%. Listen, we're talking about compound. We're talking about compound. We're talking about 400 to 1,500% return on your money. Hands free, like you're not doing nothing. You didn't have to press a button. You didn't have to do USD, you know, or the Japanese yen. You didn't have to put no trading on your own. We're using the system to maximize what we're trying to do. And then you go to entry 10, you see it, 69,000 in the trade, 33 in the D.AI.SY crowd. Now you own 1,023 shares. Come on, man. Like, listen, like, understand where you are today. Like, understand what's going on. Like, stop pushing your dreams aside to fulfill other people. Like, today that ends. That ends today. Okay. So listen, we're gonna get into this referral plan. This is the meat and potatoes, whatever food you like. Listen, you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to buy, you'll be able to fund your whole family union from this D.AI.SY. And before I get off, I just want to leave you guys with this. I'm gonna let Takuma take over, and he's gonna do a phenomenal job as well. Listen, I want to let you guys know today you are here for a reason, and you are the chosen one. You're the chosen one because you're here. Somebody got you here, and you already know deep in your mind, you've always had something in you to say, man, I know I can do better. I know something, you know, out there. Guess what? This is it. So don't let this thing slip through your palms, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all listening to me. I hope y'all learned something, and God bless. Hold on, Tacoma. I'm gonna give you back. And I also want to say before I leave, man, if y'all learn something, if y'all, if there's just something in there that I said, or if I motivated you, or whatever, man, just drop something in the chat for me. Drop something so we know that we coming back and we doing this thing for a reason. We're not doing this just to do it. We doing this to help people. We doing this, to for you guys benefit as well. So let us know that what we doing, because we take time out our schedule as well to do this for all of us. All right. So just let us know that y'all appreciate what we're doing. And guess what? We're gonna crank it up and we're gonna keep going. All right, Tacoma, I'm giving you the host.
Okay. Can you hear me? All right. So my name is Takuma, aka Mr. Millionaire Row. Now I basically want to definitely appreciate all y'all taking your time out to learn a little bit more about D.AI.SY. If somebody invited you on here, definitely thank them and get back with them after this. But we put this platform together. Is no Zooms really going on right now about D.AI.SY. But being that we came into the situation realizing that we're gonna build a team and continue to grow, we figured that having a platform for everyone to build their team as well simultaneously would be the easiest way for everybody to win. So this is what we're doing from Sunday all the way until when launch happens on Friday or Monday, worst case scenario. We're doing a Zoom every night, 7 p.m. The link's going to be the same. This is what we're doing. This is our commitment for y'all to be able to build your teams. You know, Historically people been getting at least like 2 to 3 people off of Zoom. So now that we're doing them up until Friday, just do the math. Like you could go from 0 to 10 to 12 referrals, recruited members real fast. Like if you really put in the work, and it's as simple as just sending out the link to whoever you feel to get on. If you burnt bridges, send it out anyway. Unless they tell you to stop reaching out to them, don't worry about that. Just send out the link to them. We have a link that's really eye catching, and it's really clever. Get somebody to even at least take a chance to hear what we're talking about. So it's as simple as sending out that link. Send it out to as many people as you can. Every day we're gonna be on here. You don't necessarily have to be on here with them. You can get back with them afterwards and see if they want to join or not. It's as simple as that. We making this thing simple and we putting in this work because we want everybody to win. So a little short story about myself. I have my CDL as well for the past 12 years. I've been driving. I work, no more than a minimum of 12 hours every day, 12 to 14 sometimes, depending on the weather. I'm not gonna lie, it pays well, very well, but I'm tired of it. It takes up a lot of my time. I figure that if I could put in that amount of time, 60 hours or so a week, making somebody else's company rich, why not do that for me? Why not do that for my family and have it impact me directly? And I could really reach the benefits, and I don't got to worry about asking for an extra week vacation or working 5 years for another week, or getting small raises after doing a whole year. And I think I'm worth more than that. So um my why is definitely freeing up time for my family and being able to create generational wealth, like Jesse said. So we can host family reunions, and the whole bag will be on us. Like imagine saying that to your whole family, third cousins, like, hey, don't even worry about it, because I might have met you 3 times, but hotel, flight, everything is on me. Imagine saying that, like that just give me goosebumps just thinking about the opportunity. But this is what D.AI.SY has given us, a platform to not only help them build their platform, but to be a shareholder, to be an ownership within D.AI.SY. It's not just us just making money. It's not just them just making money. It's us actually collectively building as a cohesive D.AI.SY community. And it's just an amazing situation. That's all I'm excited every time that I get on here with you and we talk about it. So basically, I'm gonna start off with the referral plan. This is the meat and potatoes of Daisy. This basically gives you a small a gist of where all the payments are coming from. That's why we tell you guys just keep coming back on these Zooms. Just get back with somebody to get you into that educational channel, because basically that's what you're learning. You're learning how this money's coming into your account. You're learning where it's coming from. You don't want to be in a situation where you put your $100 up and you don't know how you ended up with $20,000. That's not cool. It's cool to get the money, but you still want to know where it's coming from so you can say, okay, let me go into this area and actually do 100% of what they're asking for so I can reap 100% of the gains, if that makes sense. So as I go forward, you'll see what it means to be 100% into Daisy and what it means to be, okay, I'm just getting a bag or two for the meantime. So you have the option. Daisy doesn't control your account. They don't control your wallet. They don't control what you do. They actually treat you as an adult. They don't hold your hand. We give you videos and stuff like that, so you can go on your own and do things on your own. So then when you're referring and your peoples ask you questions, you have some answers until you could get them on the Zoom. Nobody's gonna join with you if you don't even know what you're trying to get somebody to join in them into, or what you're trying to do. So you have to have some type of knowledge a little bit. So with that said, it's an instant payouts. Money comes into your account instantly. You get to withdraw instantly. There's no 3 to 5 business days, none of that stuff. That's typical stuff. As soon as you give somebody some money, they don't want to pay you as fast as you gave it to them. No. Daisy says it's instant, everything's instant. All the perks or the promotions, as soon as you reach them, the second later it starts coming into your account. So that's an amazing thing. You get up to 40% payout. So there's a upfront income. You're gonna hear a bunch of bonuses. It sounds like a lot, but these are actually how we get paid. So it's a 3x10 force matrix bonus. That basically means, like Jesse said, Daisy places people underneath you. You could come in with no referrals. They fill in the spots. Each level underneath you starts by 3, and it multiplies by 3. So it goes 3, 9, 12, just like that. So 3, 9, 27. I mean, and it goes from there. By 3. So Daisy places, it could be you could have a complete heavy hitter place underneath you, and you're reaping the benefit from that. So that's why they say you can come in with no referrals on that level 1 and 2, and then end up with thousands just off of $100. But of course, you want to go forward. Of course, we're going to push you to move forward. We want everybody to be right next to us with these millions. We're not trying to be just because we're doing Zooms and organizational leadership. No, everybody that comes in as a referral, we push them to become leaders. We teach them to become leaders. We move them past that beginning state. The second that they make a commitment to do these referrals, you're automatically in leadership, because now you got people that are looking up to you. So we push all of that, and we're trying to make sure that everybody's right next to us so we can create our own banking system. I can lean on Jesse, get a mill. Jesse could get a mill from Sandra. Sandra could get a mill back from me. And we know that we are making it in Daisy, and it's not going to be an issue. So we have the matrix check matching bonus. We have the Pacesetter revenue share bonus. There's an upfront infinity bonus. Residual income from trading profits. There's a 10 generation Unilevel trading bonus. There's an infinity residual bonus. And what's amazing is that we got that stock equity. We have that Pacesetter equity bonus, which they changed into the gold Pacesetter bonus, which I'll talk about shortly. So basically, your personal referrals break down like this. We have up to 24 that we need to bring in to complete the matrix. There's only 10 levels, 10 packs that you need to buy. So that's only 24 10 packs. We're talking about multi-millions. I'm going to get into that. But for each person that you bring in, you get a 5% direct bonus from their personal sales. So what does that mean? That means you get 5% for every tier, every level that they purchase, from every person that you bring in and you refer into Daisy. Like Jesse said, Daisy pays your referrals. It doesn't come out of what they put into Daisy, or it doesn't come from your referrals directly. So what you want to do is have your referrals come in as high as high as they possibly can without affecting anything in the account. Money that's sitting in your bank account is making nothing. I mean, literally, you could go a whole year with thousands in your account, and you might not even make $1. So having money just sitting in there, put it to work. You're not gonna. You have to have some type of investment attitude to where you say, okay, this sounds sound. I'm gonna take an opportunity and take a chance to better my situation, my family situation. What's good about Daisy is it's only $100. We spend $100 on bull, basically, or necessities or whatever else, like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that. 5% from the money that comes in, and you also get money when they cash out or withdraw from each person as well. So imagine getting 5% from the 24 people for every single level. So that's 10 times, 10 different times for each individual person, because they have to purchase 10 different levels, 10 different packs. You get 5% of each pack. Some of these packs get into the thousands once you get into the heavier area. So that 5% starts to become super lucrative. And if you really get a team in place, that's coming into you into your account instantly. So this basically is an example of the force matrix placement. This is one case scenario where it has no spillover. So this without spillover situation could be from past the grace period that they're giving us, which I'll speak on in a second. So past the grace period, you might not have any spillover coming. This is basically what's making this Daisy situation unique is the launch. So the fact that this without spillover is probably somebody came in past that launch period, past the period that I'm going to speak on in a minute. You didn't make the launch time period, but you still making money, but you might not make as much spillover. You might not even get any because you came in and you missed this launch aspect. So this right here is say, for instance, I'm the orange person. I refer 3 people, or Daisy placed 3 people underneath them. The person that brought me in is the blue person. He's paying the person way down here just off of placement. And he's paying one of my first persons that I might not even have brought in because of Daisy filling in the blanks. So I might not even have brought in these 9 people because this is a 2-level tier right here. So that's an example of how spillover just can affect you just on placement and basically getting in place at the right time. And right now we're in a great place because we're in this company in the beginning, the infancy stage. The launch is happening. We know when it's happening. Our money is in place. They're not telling us afterwards, and then we jumping in like typical stock situations where they hyping up the stuff, and while we're buying and selling, no, we're in the opportunity when we need to be in the opportunity. We're right where we should be. The placement is perfect. So uh that 3x10 matrix creates spillover as the Daisy community grows. So as these numbers, it goes from 9 goes to 27 on this lower row. That spillover just keeps flowing. As the community grows, we have 53,000 or so people in that got into that first launch. They're projected to have 900,000 to 1 million people come in. That's why they put a halt on what was going on. In 4 days, we still made $1 million. Went into the Daisy fund for development. They still gained 30 million that's in the crowd fund in 4 days. So imagine. So that's with a system that wasn't working right because we crashed it. We were only getting referral payments and the trading profits. None of the spillover, none of this other stuff happened. So anybody that really came in prepared, they reaped the benefits. Me and Jesse came in prepared. The majority of our stuff came from referrals. That's how we were able to double and triple our thing. So that's why we always advocate just get ready so you don't have to be ready. Even though spillover and all this other stuff sounds it's an amazing thing, but there's no number that you can place on this. There's no way to know that as you can see, the spillover is only going to this person on the far left end, not to anyone else. There's no way to know how this is going to happen on a spillover. So we said, okay, that's similar to free money. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's get prepared and do the other part of this Daisy thing, which is the referral part. And that's what we attack. And it's a good thing that we did it that way. So this is the contribution tier slide. Basically, it says that each level, it compresses as your members, if they come in heavy and they move past you, and you might only be on that first level with that $100, and you might have somebody that really has some money and they go to the 5th level. That tier, that tier that they're on, it compresses and it waits for you to buy the packs 2, 3, 4, 5. And once you get there, it unleashes all of that. So it's an amazing situation right there. And it's basically with these tiers. Let me go back to the promotion. For the first, it originally was for the first 48 hours, all 10 tiers are open. So we basically would get paid from 88,572 members for each matrix tier. For one, you get paid 88,000. If you come in on a $100 pack, you get paid from 88,572 other people that are on that $100 pack, if that makes sense. So it makes sense to come in as high as possibly you can. So on that fourth generation, which costs 1,500, you would get 88,572 percentages of 1,500 coming into your account instantly. So, they say, okay, go as high as you can on that period. But what they said for the original promotion was for 48 hours, all 10 generations are wide open. So the spillover, all that stuff was supposed to go crazy for the 48 hours. But now the new promotion, they've increased this thing to where everybody that comes in gets 5 days of the 10 generations wide open. What does that mean? That means you can move from 1, end up on level 10. By the time that 5th day is over, you are in position. All you need to do is get your 24 referrals and meet the other requirements. But say you come in, you missed the first day of the launch. So now you have 4 days. And it goes like that. You missed the first 2 days. Now you have 3 days. So it pays to come in right when we start, get 5 days wide open. 88,572 members pay you on whatever matrix generation, whatever matrix level that you decide to purchase initially. And then from there, as that money and the profit starts coming in, you just buy the next pack. You get the money again for the next pack, you just buy the next pack. You just keep leveling up. You keep leveling up. You got 5 whole days. That money is going to be tremendous. It's going to be, we're super excited for that. We couldn't even think in our wildest dreams that would even be an option. Like, we were already stoked about the 48 hours thing. They popped that on us. And then for us being patient and waiting, they said, okay, 5 days. You're like, man, this company is it's amazing for us to be in this situation, in this position. So I hope y'all just continue to get excited and put in this work. So this is the matrix bonus. This is their visual on one particular bonus to let us know what is really hitting for, what Daisy's about. As you can see, if you look all the way down, $198,064,500 is at stake and is up for grabs if you go get it. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. If you want to sit back and just no referrals, I'm not talking to nobody else. I burn all the bridges, like Jesse said. Family, friends, whatever. I'm just a introvert. I'm shy. I don't want to put myself out there anymore. I've done that already. I feel a type of way when things don't work, and I recommend all. I get all of that because I feel responsible for my people too. So if you come in with no people for like we said, first 5 days, $100, all, no requirements, no referral requirements, no funding requirements are there for 5 whole days. This is an amazing situation. But past the 5 days, now that's where the business of it starts. That's where the referral part comes in. And you shouldn't be scared of it. Because at that point, 5 days just went by. You got so much money coming in. You want to share that information. You want to tell people, hey, this is what's happening. I had this money yesterday. This is what I got today, day 2. Okay, you don't want to join? All right, I told you at the end of day 3. You remember what I told you day 2? Now look what I got for day 3. Okay, you don't want to, you got 5 days to get them to come on. And throughout that 5 days, they're going to be seeing so many increases. And on top of that, we're going to be having these Zooms to help you. And all you got to do is get them on there and let us do the persuasion and all that stuff for you. So we have this system to where you just going out there talking, bring them to the Zoom, we slam dance the Zoom, you talk to them afterwards, it's done deal. Sign up stuff. We have the Zoom link. We have the channel for the setup stuff. We have the channel for the educational side. we're doing everything that we need to do for y'all, for all of us collectively to win. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to drive, me and Jesse got to drive to do it, but we want all y'all to have the drive too. And we're going to help y'all get the drive. And we're not going to do it to where we're belittling y'all. No, we're going to say, here, this is what's available. This is on the table for you to use as a tool. If you don't use it, we can't make you not use it. But we're going to, we're going to get on the phone with you individually and say, hey, what's going on with you? Is there something going on? Are you sick? Did you get COVID? Like, what's going on? Why you doing COVID? Let me try to recruit for you. Let me help you out. Like, that's where we at. That's where we're super helpful. It's a blessing to be a blessing. That's where we're at about it. It's not even about actually getting a referral. It's about building a team and a family member so we can continue to grow as a unit. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the first past the 5 days, now, you come in, say for instance, you get on level 5. We're gonna start at level 5, right? You get on level 5. Now level 5, you need 9 referrals. That's not hard. That's not hard at all. You need 9 referrals. Collectively, your 9 referrals need to put up $4,000, right? $4,000 need to be collected. 243 people need to be on your downline. That can be Daisy people that place them in there. Like you said, they fill in the holes. There's already 53,000 people coming in. I mean, already in from the first launch. 900,000 to $1 million are coming in. That 243 is going to be filled up immediately, if not the first day. Don't got to worry about that. But those are the requirements. Referral, collective referral amount that needs to come in. What's that? $4,000. I think that's collectively the $4,000, $445 each that they have to buy packs with. If they buy pack 3, that's $700. So that meets the requirement right there. If they get to pack 3, those 9 people. So your 9 people, you brought them in, $4,000 collectively they need to purchase. 243 is going to be filled in from the community. Each one of those people, those 9 people have to buy a $100 tier. $729 is going to come into your account instantly if everybody buys a $100 tier, which everybody has to do if they're in Daisy. That's what they got to do either way. $729 is coming into your account. Now, say, okay, everybody does what they're supposed to be doing. Those 9 people buy tiers 1 through 7, packs 1 through 7. $92,583 is coming into your account instantly. Man, like you see where it's going. So everybody says, okay, I'm buying packs 8 through 10. Packs 8 through 10, $326,592 is coming to your account. Man, but what's the unique thing about this matrix is you add up every tier pays you out. So 729, 243, 81 plus 36 plus 12. What's that? $1,101. Then you go to the next level. 92,583, 30,861, 10,287, 4,572 plus 1,524. That's $139,827. Man. Then we go to the last row, 326,592, 108,864, 36,288, 16,128 plus 5,376. That's a total of 493,248. So you add up all of that. This is only halfway through the matrix. You've just made, just off of this one matrix bonus, $634,176. You mean to tell me you can't go through the rest of these? As you notice, the profit is way more than what the cost of the packs are. So you can manipulate, and I don't even like to use that word because they're basically telling us to do some of this stuff, a lot of the stuff. They just want us to get through these matrices because at the end of the day, we're helping Daisy to grow. They already are projected to try to get 500 million in 2022. By 2023, another billion is going to come in from the other trading that they're doing. But that 500 million is coming from us. That billion is coming from us. So you already see the roadmap is leading to us making money and making this thing grow. So that money is not coming from just random thing. No, that's coming 50-50. A portion of what we do with these packs is going to the Daisy fund for further development. So just keep that in mind. If they have their plan is to make $1 billion, then that means it has to come from us. We would have had to make the money or use the money or spend the money or whatever else for that money to come into that account, because it's coming from us. So that right there is an amazing thing. 5 levels. You got over $600,000. You go through this 10 levels, 24 referrals, $128,000 collectively. Those 24 referrals. You say, man, that's 128 grand. I don't got that now, but that's only 5,300 a piece that they have to purchase. Your 24 referrals, 59,000 people need to make up your downline. We're already almost a little bit shy of that now from the original launch. Like I said, it's 900,000 to 1 million coming in there. So you don't really got to worry about that. That's gonna happen. Then we go to everybody, that 59,000 have to buy $100 tier. That's 200,000, 38,000, $38,732 comes in your account instantly just off of that right there. Man. So then we go with the next tier, 1 through 7. You're already at 10. Hopefully your whole organization is right there with you. You didn't leave anybody behind. You put everybody up. A little bit under 30 mil is coming into your account. Everybody purchases 1 through 7. You're already at 10. The rest of your organization that's with you, your 24, might be right there with you. Hopefully that you didn't leave them. So you already know they purchased 1 through 7. They had to get to 10. 30 mils in your account. Everybody 8 through 10, we're all collected. The 24, hopefully you got everybody moving with you. Y'all all purchase y'all 10 generations. $105,815,808 is coming into your account instantly, man. This is amazing. Every time that I even say this on the Zooms, it gets me more hype, and I'm able to continue to put in hours after the long hours of me making somebody rich. Now I get to put in hours to make myself, some dollars or whatever. So 198 million, a little over that, comes into your account instantly if you do 10 pack generation purchases, 24 referrals, $128,000 collectively. Those referrals need to purchase. One person out of that 24 can buy 50% of that 128,000. So it's different ways to do it. They tell us we can go get 24 blow up phones, 10 PCs, or 14 blow up phones, bunch of tablets, blow up phones, PCs, whatever the combination is, with $2,400 coming at $100 on, put $100 on each phone, do the apps and everything like the original phone that you did, and now you have 24 referrals that are basically you. So it's just ways to do this thing, and you just put up 2,400. You're gonna get all of that back. Your 24 phones, tablets, whatever else, however way you do that, 24 positions, 25 really, because you and the 24 are all in the beginning of the launch. 5 days on 24 devices. Your money is gonna be ridiculous. You could do that. They tell us to do that. So now you got all that capital. Now you go and fill in the blanks. Hey, you just looking for random. Hey, I'm sponsoring you in. You want to get in? I got $100 for you, because you know you done made all that money. Now you can build your team underneath those tablets and stuff. Man, we got ideas. Man, don't let me get started on this stuff, man. I'm telling you, there's ways to do this. Don't get scared about that 24. I promise you, it's simple and easy. It just requires you making a commitment to this. If you have, pardon my language, if you half-assing it, you're gonna get, the 1 through the generation 1 and 2, no referrals, 27 grand added up, the 36 plus 12, the 4,500 plus the 1,500, little over that, 16,000. That's $27,647 coming to your account from them two right there. That's the basic thing. That's the little, what you gonna do. You're gonna come out with the brand new 2022 Mazda 3 and stunt for a minute and be tired of that. And what, you got a reliable car, it's paid off. Okay, cool. You did your thing, I guess. But at the end of the day, we talking about you done left 100 and something million on the table that you're not going for because you don't want to put in the work, or you don't want to ask for no help. So come on, we all here. We give out our phone numbers. We're transparent as possible. We get this new information as soon as it comes. We give it to y'all. We try to keep y'all informed and all that stuff. And that's just that with that. But so this is the matrix check matching bonus. This basically says that from your direct sponsor referrals, Your matrix bonus qualification level determines how many levels of matrix bonus from your personals you will match. You can only match matrix checks from entry levels not higher than yours. So what is this basically saying? That's saying if you basically move through and you get your member requirements and your pack requirements from each they give you a 10% check matching bonus when that person withdraws the contributions from these tiers and stuff like that. So that's just another way that we get paid. So this is basically for those who refer. For example, let's say you are a tier 1 member. You come in at $100. You enroll Anthony. Anthony earns $1,000, and at that point, you will unleash a check matching bonus that instantly make $100. So say you upgrade to tier 2. At that point, you will earn, and Anthony upgrades. At that point, you will earn a check matching bonus for those referred on that tier 2 as well. So this is just an amazing thing that you get money on the front end, money on the back end. You get money from the trading profits when they take out their profits from that also. So I mean, it just rolls in from different ways. You just got to learn how to do where it's coming from. So this is basically what we're shooting for. This is our original goal. You know, me and Jesse and we've been advocating. This is the Pacesetter bonus. Basically, this is for in your first 30 days. Of course, this is past that 5-day grace period. Um, Packs 3 through 9, because it's packs 1 and 2 have no referral requirements, no funding requirements. Once we get to that part where you need referrals, if you meet the referral requirements and the funding requirements from the matrix, the packs 3 through 9, you get the free bump we call. You get the next level for free for life. So say you come in on that third level, the third level is 700, right? You need 3 referrals. You got the 3 referrals. $1,000 need to be uh, purchased collectively from those 3 referrals. 27 people need to make up your downline, which we said Daisy fills in that part. You will get the 4th generation for free. So what does that mean? That means instead of getting paid from 27 people, now you get paid from 81 people. That means instead of having to pay instead of from level 3 costing $700, level 4 is $1,500. You just saved $800 right there. So it's a saving on the purchase of the pack area, and it's an increase on how many people you get paid. So that's an amazing thing. So the other side of the Pacesetter is the Pacesetter Gold, which is in the first 30 days. If you get you pay you get the 10 generations, you buy your 10 generation pack, your 24 referrals are placed into the system. Those 24 referrals collectively spend $128,000. 59,049 people make up your downline. You get what is called the Gold Pacesetter bonus. Now, as you can see on here, if that happens within the first 30 days, originally you get a profit sharing of 1.1 of all crowdfunding and an equity share 5% of Endotech stock. But what happened recently, they changed this Pacesetter into Pacesetter Gold, and now instead of that 1.1%, you get 1.8% of all global contributions. What does that mean? That means getting paid every second that that everything's set up. Once you get your 10 and that 24, every second you'll get a payment coming into your account instantly. This is a $1 million play right here. This definitely is going to allow you to put that pink slip in, like, hey man, I'll replace my income then some. Like this is something that's not stopping. This is for life. That 1.8. And then in addition to that, which you don't see as well, you get 1.25% of all global trading profits. That means that the trading on the trading side of it, you get 1.25 of that. They split it up. They have a pool where they split it up specifically from the Pacesetter Gold. You get a percentage of that pool. So this is super lucrative. In addition to that money coming in for each person that comes into to Daisy period. And also you get 5% equity share on top of the shares that Jesse already mentioned earlier. So this is on top of that 1,126 shares that we get from doing the 10 generation purchases. We get an additional 5% of Endotech stock. Man, this is more ownership. So like it says, imagine getting a 1.8% contribution, because this is a global movement. This is not just in the US, this is worldwide. It's divided between all qualified pace setters, and it pays out instantly. This is deposits every day directly into your wallet. You earn from every single contribution made by every single member around the world instantly. Man, so this is another form of a bonus. This is a Daisy Infinity Club bonus. Now it's two ways to go about this, two ways to actually reach what the requirements to get this. Basically, the first way is if you reach 1 million of your total team funding, that means everybody that you brought in, your downline. If in the first 30 days collectively 1 million comes from them from purchasing the packs, you basically earn 1% of all crowdfund packs from your entire Unilevel team to infinity. What does infinity means? That means forever. That means this thing is paying you for every person that comes into Daisy once you reach the requirements for life. This is not the pace setter. This is another 1%. This is coming, man. This is just another opportunity to continuously make this money. Like they told us, man, this platform is like no other. It's disruptive. Um, it's gonna shake up the whole blockchain, the whole smart contract industry. We're like no other. Like we are the Amazon. We are the Walmart. We are that. We're standing like way higher, setting ourselves higher above what's already existing. So say for instance 100 levels down, a person says, okay, I'm going to go for this Daisy Infinity, and they get it. That person will become your first generation Infinity Club qualifier, and that will earn you 100% Infinity bonus check matching. So you will get a Infinity check matching bonus from that person. Say for instance 50 rows down, another person decides to do this Infinity Club. They meet the requirements. That will become your second generation Infinity Club qualifier. You won't get 100%, but you will get a 50% Infinity bonus. And instead of and that person will become your first generation. That will become your first generation, and he will get 100% from that person. So this is just an amazing situation right here. Right here is the Unilevel residual trading bonus. It basically says that residual income pays out when any member withdraws their trading rewards. Like Jesse said, we're making money through the trading, and we made money through the referral side. Right now, we can go in our back office in that trading. What Daisy's doing with our money is a phenomenal thing. We're getting hot. The percentages are getting well more than what it would be in the bank. They're actually double digits, and that's what we get from what they're doing with that trading amount of money that they're putting together, they're pulling together. So for the first level, you get 3.5%, and 2 through 10 after that, you get 1%. It pays on trading rewards from all members on each level. Automatically earn the trading rewards on levels 1 and 2. Levels 3 through 10, you follow the matrix rules to qualify for levels. There's a full dynamic compression, pays up to qualified members. And there's no limit on residual income. So what does that mean for us? Let's say you refer 5 people, right? Those 5 people would make up your level 1 at that point. If those 5 people refer 5 people, you will have 25 people, and they will make up your second level. Anytime those members withdraw their profit from the trading, we earn residual income, folks. Imagine if Daisy does what it's supposed to do with this trading, compounding effect kicks in on our trading profits rewards, and every time somebody in our referral network downline withdraws their profits, we earn residual income over and over and over again. Man, I promise you that's gonna be another thing right there that you're gonna be like, man. So as you notice, man, it's just a bunch of things that keep us busy, man. We're not just going for the matrix. We're going for these other things as well. So it's no reason to be sitting back, and even though you can, because this money, you wake up to it, it's hands off. But to get these bonuses, some of these things have requirements. If you really want to really get, past that 198 million, these are additional payments right here. This is not that 198 million. This is the extra stuff. So this is Daisy Infinity Club bonus. This is another form of bonus. But instead, this is for the trading profits. Basically, it's the same as the other one, but instead of it coming from the crowdfunding, you get 1% of all trading profits. And your first generation Infinity qualifier, you get 100% check matching bonus. The 50% check matching bonus, again, I forgot to mention the other part is the $10 million collectively that you guys collect. There's no time limit on that. I think I mentioned just the 1 million, but the other way is 10 million that your team can collect. There's no time frame on that. Say for instance, you almost get to that 1 million, you're at like 950,000, 30 days go by, that promotion is done. You're like, man, I almost got there, but you still have a lifetime to make 10 million of team funding collectively. This goes for this and the other Infinity Club. There's two ways to do it: that 1 million in 30 days and that 10 million for a lifetime. And this is just an amazing situation there. So basically, Daisy has categorized us as members, and what happens when we purchase the packs and the tiers. So tiers 1 through 7, 50% goes to the Daisy Fund. Tiers 8 through 10, 70% then goes to the Daisy Fund for the development. And if we go through all 10 levels, we reach the requirements. We now a customer aspect that's going to be coming in is going to be called the VIP customer. That's what we will become if we purchase the 10 generations. So what does that mean for us? Basically, it begins after entry levels 1 through 10 are purchased. 100% of your funds goes into trading. There's a minimum of 20,000 has to be purchased from you directly as the VIP. That means you would have to spend $20,000 in funding your packs 1 through 10. And then there's funds stay in your personal wallet. 5% setup fee to Endotech. This is a promotion because it's normally 10%. And you keep 80% of profits, which is normally 70%. So that's a better increase right there. And 10% goes into your referral rewards plan. So that's that. So how do you join Daisy, you might ask? First and foremost, get back with the person that got you on here and basically thank them for putting you on to the plug, putting you on to the Zoom with us, where we talk our talk and we give it to you the way we would want to hear it so you can retain it. And I know it's a lot of information, but it's a lot of great information, a lot of information on how to get paid. So we have the channel, like Jesse said, where you can go and educate yourself on your own time. The time is running short, but you still have time to basically hunker down and get into this education side. We got videos. It's nothing that's boring. And then we also have these Zooms that we're going to be doing. So you can continuously get on these Zooms right up until the launch. And by the time that launch comes, you're going to be not more knowledgeable than when you first got on here. So basically, we use a few apps. We use Clever Wallet, Tron Wallet, and Tron Link. So that person will help you download. Download's not hard at all. We're also going to be using Tron USDT in the future, which is going to allow us to have cheaper gas fees. I think instead of the typical $20 per $100, now it's going to be like $1. And then we get the what's going on now is fluctuations because this is a live currency. Generally we've been benefiting from the fluctuations. I know some people that went from $350 to $1,000 just waiting on the launch. But it's going to hinder us if we come in on launch day and we don't have enough. We had $100 in it that we put in a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and now it's $85 because Tron is down that morning. With this USDT, we're not going to have to worry about any of that. $100 is going to be $100. It's going to be ready for the launch. And that affects, when you come in lower, it affects the percentage that goes into your trading profits. And it just messes up the amount of money that's available. So we want to have something that's more stable and more dependable. So that's why we're moving to the USDT Tron. Again, we have videos on how to set that up and move forward. And basically $100 can get you in here and get into these millions, like simple as that. So together we create history. Um, so I hope you guys appreciate this Zoom. This one is we really got really into it a little bit. We like to talk about this. This is our pastime, man. This is our favorite thing to do, is to talk about this money and talk about how this thing is beneficial for us. So it's a lot, but it's a good lot. It's a good thing that we have all these problems of learning how, man, it's 10, 11, 12 ways I got to learn how to get this money, how they paying me. So that's a good problem, man. But just keep educating yourself. Come on back onto the Zoom tomorrow. Come on. Everything's going to click in. we're gonna continue to motivate you in between these Zoom slides, so it's not boring, so it's not a bad waste of time at all. But we appreciate all y'all basically continuously to build these Zooms up. This platform is for y'all to build your team and to continue to make this organization grow as much as it can. We're gonna do our part to help. So if y'all need any issue, have any problems, definitely call us. Get back with the person that got with y'all if y'all new on here, and they're gonna get you set up and ready to go. So I appreciate y'all. We're gonna I'm sending back to Jesse, and we're gonna do this Q&A and basically call it a night if y'all don't have any questions or anything like that.
I'm here. Yeah, man, that was powerful, man. Every time you go over that presentation, man, that portion, I just started thinking, like, it put me back into, like I said, my goals, my dreams, and all the different things I want to fulfill, man. So it's just like, even this is like, what can I say? This is like it's like soothing for me to hear it over and over. That's why, each one of you just come back, man. Come back. If you don't get it today, come back. Come back on the next one. You'll learn more. And this is just how we do it. This is how we give it up to you, because we want to see everybody successful on here. We don't want to leave anybody behind. But guess what? Everybody has to do their job, do their work, do their portion of helping. You know what I mean? Like, it's a team effort, but let's help each other. Don't be that anchor holding your team back because you don't want to do anything, or you're just lazy. Because guess what? If you don't do nothing today, your tomorrow is going to look the same. Your next year will look the same. Your 3 years from now will look the same. So if you look back on your life right now and, and just say, okay, where am I at in my life right now? Look 3 years ago. What was you doing 3 years ago? Or what was you doing last year? That's going to determine where you are next year. So we got to put the work in today and move the chains up the field. So if you have any questions, go ahead and unmute yourself and ask. No questions.
You got them able to unmute themselves, Jesse?
Hold on. Yeah, let me check that.
That might be the issue.
All right, let me check. Oh yeah. Okay, now you can unmute yourself.
Oh, I got some.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, go
Hello?
ahead.
Yeah. If you have
Yeah, I
a
just
question,
wanted
let's
you
take
to,
the questions first. Go ahead.
yeah, I just wanted to know if you could explain that disclaimer at the bottom of the Zoom.
You got it. You
Hello?
got it on. Takuma, you got it.
Disclaimer basically says that with any investment, it's risk, it's the opportunity of you not getting what they saying that you're gonna get or something like that. If that makes sense, like there's opportunity you losing. So that's basically they got to give that disclaimer. Basically saying like, yo, this is not 1,000% accurate, but with this, we've already experienced, what it is, and we're already in it, and I could give 100% guarantee on whatever you trying to put into this thing. That's what I've done before. So that's where I'm at with it. I know that this thing is gonna do what it's doing. I know what they're presenting to us, and basically that's just on the legality side. They have to put that there.
Yeah, let me butt in for a second.
Right, but you're saying.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you're saying, but it kind of sounds like it says the goal of this whole situation is to fund the AI. That's because that's what it actually says at the bottom.
Yes.
I mean, I'm open to everything y'all saying. I hear what y'all saying. I like what y'all saying, but if the goal is to fund the AI, I just want to know if that's the reason why.
That's the goal. Yeah, the goal is to fund the AI, you know, and we're pretty much we're in position to benefit from it. But that's just like anything. You probably been into, you know, other different groups or, you know, maybe investments or even different online MLMs or whatever. Everybody has a disclaimer. You know, that's even like, you know, if I say I know you can make $1,000. I still gotta say, well, you know, it's a possibility that you know, you might not get it. You know, all results are not the same, but yes, it is for us to crowdfund the Daisy AI for development, and you know, pretty much we help them develop this thing, and we get a handsome commission in the process.
Plus
Okay. All right. Thank
the
you. Thank you.
plus the structure is super transparent. I mean, they're basically telling us that this thing, like Dr. Anna had platforms that were for like big business, for big companies, for people with millions, and she didn't feel fulfilled with that. So she said, I want to make something for the common folk, for you and I. So that's why Daisy is coming into play. And for them to go out, they didn't want to have to go out to angel investors and say, you know what, we're trying to build this platform, and you know, we need some money. No, they said let's bring in, well, let's use the money that's coming in from the people that are using the platform, that believe in Daisy, and in return, let's make them partners into Daisy, which is why we get shares, we get equity, we get all of that stuff. If that makes sense, like to have, if you know anything about a company, they're not giving away any of their equity in that company. They might give you money, they might give you tons of money, but they're not giving you ownership. So the fact that each one of us get thousands of shares a piece, and then in addition, we get more shares with other options if we reach those requirements, lets you know that this is a partnership. Them saying they're part of it on a disclaimer is yeah, your 50% is going to fund to make this Daisy thing expand and to make it even more powerful, so you can go from the 198 million to now you making $1 billion with us on this road, taking this journey. But because we know that we're using your money to create and build this platform, we're not taking that lightly, and we actually appreciate that. So we're gonna make you guys partners in business with us. So this is a 50-50 thing. That's how I'm looking at it. When they have their shareholder their meetings, they have to send out that paperwork to us because we have shares. So we can come into those meetings no matter if you got one share or 100, and you have a vote on whatever they doing going forward. So I will look at it like that. The disclaimer has to be there. That's just the small print on anything that you're doing. They have that small print. This small print is basically not small print at all. It's saying, hey, what we already showing this in the matrix, that 50% goes here, 50% goes into the development of Daisy, which is basically what we want. We don't want Daisy to stay stagnant and basically not grow and not have the funds for to be able to build, because 1 million people come into this. After that, once we tell those 1 million people bring in 24 a piece, you see how that's gonna go. So they need to have the funds to have that mainframe be as strong as it can be, so it doesn't crash and we don't go through these situations that we did on that first launch. So if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, it's only $100. I wouldn't let that deter you from making no millions. Like you know what I'm
Well
saying.
said.
Yep, appreciate it.
I have a question. My question is, why didn't they do an ICO, or will Daisy be planning to do an ICO going forward, since this is on the blockchain?
We're, what originally happened was, I think on their business part of it, Dr. Anna collaborated with Jeremy and his team, and Jeremy and his team were in charge of the technical part of it, the computer part of, and then Dr. Anna, in addition to the crowdfunding part, and Dr. Anna had her part. So once that his side, I guess, didn't know what to really to do, they actually had to hire or give her, I guess, more part of that position, that part of it, because she has the scientist and she's the genius part of it. and you know, I was talking to Jesse like, man, I don't know why Dr. Anna is not. But then they ended up saying, okay, now we got Dr. Anna in on this. So then it started going smoothly, and now everything is done. You know what I'm saying? They're just moving all the accounts over. But in the initially, I think just off of the business part, they all had one particular area of the company and the other one had the other area of the company, even though that the genius part of the company should have been running the mainframe part of the company. I mean, if that makes sense. So we don't know why whatever happened didn't happen, but I'm sure that's what they have now. Whatever you're talking about is in place, and if not even more, a more powerful system needs to be in place, and they have that there. She has a straight team. I'm sure they had to work out some business part of it to make that happen, but they made that happen, and you know, we're about to take off on Friday, if not Monday.
So will there be an ICO for this?
What's the definition of an ICO?
With most of the things that go on blockchain for the new projects, smart contracts, and so forth, if they do a crowdfunding, then it's almost like an IPO, but it's under blockchain. And my question, I wanted to know, because if with this being a new company, if they were to put this as an ICO, then not only would their stocks and everything would just blow up overnight, because everyone within the cryptocurrency world, we would all buy into it.
Yeah, we're definitely doing an IPO. It's scheduled. Jesse mentioned that on the roadmap. It's scheduled 2022.
Okay.
Which is
So
why.
are you saying? Hold on, Tacoma.
So you could do an IPO instead of an ICO. I mean, they're very similar. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
okay.
They're doing.
Yeah.
Yep, they're doing the IPO 2022. Which is why having these shares is so amazing, because the valuation is already at 100 million last year. So with the hype and hysteria, as you know, with stock investing, generally the public creates the mood and the hysteria, and no matter the valuation, those shares are coming way higher than they should be. So that's what the hope is. That's what generally what's been happening with these IPOs of these companies when they launch.
Right.
So Daisy's gonna have that same hype. 2022, even though it's 100 million valuation, that share price might come in at I already did the math. Let me get this paperwork. I already did the math. If it comes in at, hold on for a second.
So it will make the Tron blockchain go up, correct?
Well, this is Daisy itself is gonna have an IPO. The Tron is what we're using as currency. It's gonna be USDT. That's
right.
a separate entity. But we get 2,036 shares going through those 10 generations, right? If the IPO comes in at $30, $71,260 can be made if we sell off our shares. They said if they don't do their IPO, they don't launch, they'll buy it. We have the option of selling the shares back to them, or we could hold them for our family and keep them for our kids, and they can end up being an Amazon or Nike or you know what I'm saying, any one of the shares that are just a ridiculous number right now. You know what I'm saying? In addition to the Tron itself is already projected to be at $1 right now. It's trading at like 5 cents on a dollar. So the Tron, the trading part of that is already going, it's already going to be crazy as well. And it might end up being a Bitcoin on that end. So we're in a great position.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Any other questions? Okay, any comments, any inspiration, any strategies y'all been doing or anything like that that y'all want to share that's helpful?
I have a question.
Yep.
What tier are you on?
Currently I came in going for the 4th tier. They shut it down after 4 days. I was able to level up. And then after the 30-day mark, I got that bump. So I'm on the 6th tier right now. The 6th tier was for free. I think Jesse got that same situation. And we did good because we came in prepared. We came in with a team with referrals on both sides. So that 4 day period, man, you couldn't tell us nothing.
I have another question. So if a person, let's just say they come in on tier 4 and they do, or can a person come in on tier 4 and do not want to recruit?
Jesse, you got this, Jesse?
And they pay the $1,000 themselves. Will members be put underneath them?
So
how does that work?
So how that works is for you to benefit off of, you can actually benefit from all 10 generations. So without any referrals, but that's coming in. If you're already in the system right now, then you have 5 days to do this, where you can literally level up like with no referral. So when you come in with your $100, let's say you had enough money to purchase all the way up to pack 10, you could do that. You would just continue to level up. You wouldn't stop. You would just level up. And now for those 5 days, you have 5 days to earn off of all 10 levels. Like, this is how amazing it is, because at first it was just 48 hours. So now what they did, they implemented as well. Like on the first day, I'm on the Zoom. On the first day, you can come in and you'll have the same 5 days as well. So it's like you can benefit, like you'll literally like run it up, because if people are not leveling up, then guess what? That leaves their people open for you to get spillover because you're on that level. So the thing is, and what we're trying to tell everybody, when you come in, don't sit where you at. When you see you got enough money to purchase that next tier, level up. Like, don't stop. Don't take no money out yet, because you can start to benefit from all these levels if you continue to level up. Let's say you just stop at level 2 and you could have went to level 8. Guess what? You missed so much money, because you understand, like, even if I brought in somebody, let's say I brought in Takuma and I was on the second level, but Takuma said, you know what, I'm going high. I'm going to the 8th level. I'm going to the 9th level. And let's say you already qualified, you already at level 10. Guess what? Takuma, I can't make money off of Takuma on those levels I don't qualify for. So that money has to go to the people who qualify. So if you're in that bracket already, guess what? So you're gonna catch spillover from that. Now, after the 5 days is over, and so you got 2 ways to already be in the system. You're gonna get 5 days. Then if you come in on day 1 of the launch, you get 5 days as well. If you come in on the second day, then you only got 4 days. Then if you come in on the third day, they're pretty much gonna break it down like that. After those 5 days is up, everybody that come in after that, they have 48 hours. So I hope I answered your question.
Yeah. So if the person that referred me, let's just say, came in at level 1, $100, and I came at level 4 for $1,000, whatever it is, they can or cannot make money off of me.
So they will still make money. Remember, we getting paid 12 different ways. So they're gonna make money from you coming in off the $100 level, instantly. They're gonna get 5%. Now, when you continue to go up, they can't get that instant money off you anymore, because they have to be either on that level or above that level to get that money. Now, the thing that Daisy did, because they know everybody's not a builder. So let's say you go in there and you end up making $100,000. Guess what? Still, even though that person is stuck at that $100 level, they're still going to get 10%. Daisy's going to pay them 10% of whatever you make. So if you make 100,000, they're still going to make $10,000.
Okay.
So remember, like, always remember, when we speak about these ways to get paid, we may start to talk about one more than the other. Man, so many different ways, though. It's 12 different ways. So remember, when I did my presentation, remember, you get paid off the withdrawal too. So that person that brought you in, guess what? If you withdraw your money, they get paid on top of that. And then they get a check matching bonus on top of that. So it's several different ways you're gonna get paid.
So Jesse, you talked about a launch date. What is that date? And when does the clock start?
So right now, so we got 2 dates actually. Everything goes you know, right now what they're doing is they're migrating everybody over. So everybody that's already in the Daisy platform, they're literally migrating us over to the new platform, so we won't have to start from scratch. So the projected date to have that complete and to be able to launch Daisy will be March 19th. Now that's the given that all the migration has been done, everything is proper. 19th is going to be that date. But worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out on the 19th, we have another date of the 22nd. So no later than the 22nd, and they're going to give us 48-hour notice when it's time.
What do you do if the person referred you do not come in?
So when you say they referred you, so they're not in the system right now?
No,
Okay. Are they planning on getting in the system?
I don't know. That was my question. So if the person, you know, because a lot of people listen to these and they say they're pyramids, whatever the case may be, they bring you to a meeting and you have to decide, if they may decide, hey, it's not for me right now. So what do the other person do?
So you just need to call me because we're going to put you on the winning squad.
Okay.
Yep. So if you can, let me see. I will. Matter of fact, I'm trying to see if I can send. I'm going to send you a message in the chat with my phone number. Okay, and you can just give me a call.
Sure.
All right. Your name is Teresa Franks. Okay. So just look in the chat. I'm going to send you a direct message. Anybody else have any questions? No more questions? Any comments? And
I,
then
I
we're
have
going
a
to
question,
go ahead.
Jesse.
Oh, go ahead.
How long have you been involved, and how much money have you invested and made?
Oh, so I've been involved since the first launch, and it was kind of December, but it was January. So it was January, and it was only open for 4 days. So they shut it down after 4 days. And like I told you, in the first 24 hours, I had made it was like $2,000. At the end of the 4 days, I was over a little over like $4,000. And at that time, you know, we've been on hold ever since because it was about almost 53,000 people came into the system and it crashed the website. So it wasn't that it messed up the contract, because it can't mess up, but because everybody got paid still, but the website couldn't handle the mass amount of people that came in. So that's why, you know, when I talk to you or, you know, talk to anybody else, I say, yes, we had an initial launch, which was, it was a great thing because everybody made money, but we crashed the website. So now they got the website on 1,000, which means that we're not going to have none of those issues we had. So you're pretty much launch 2.0 now. So you in the beginning as well.
And how much have you invested?
How much have I invested? I came in the same $100 level, but I brought almost 30 something people with me. Hello?
Okay, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Miss Teresa Franks, did you get my message?
I did. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I have a few more questions I'll ask later.
Okay. Anybody?